Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Premier League predictions video. This is predictions for match day 24. But before we get into this week's predictions, as always, we're gonna go through what happened last week. So let's get right into it. With my predictions, if you guys don't know how the predictions works, I get half a point for every team I predict to get the win or yep, or the draw, correct? And I get 1 point for the correct scoreline. Starting off with Everton against Spurs, I went for 2-1 Spurs. It was 2-2 late, 94-minute goal from Jared Brentwaite denied me the point there. Brighton Crystal Palace, I went 2-0. It was 4-1. Didn't expect that. Half a point. Newcastle United against Luton Town, I said 3-1 Newcastle. It was 4-4. Of course, Newcastle went into this game after a very, very impressive win away at Aston Villa. Burnley Fulham, I went 1-1. It was 2-2. So half a point. Sheffield United Aston Villa, I went 3-2 Aston Villa. I was tempted to say 2-2. It was 5-0 Villa. Incredible. Manchester United West Ham, I went 2-1 Manchester United. It was 3-0, half a point. Chelsea Wolves, I said 2-0 Chelsea. It was 4-2 Wolves. Yeah. Bournemouth Forest, I said 1-0 Bournemouth. It was 1-1. Arsenal Liverpool, I said 3-1 Liverpool. Oh my days, it was 3-1 Arsenal. And Brentford Man City, I went with a punchy one here. I said 2-2. But it was 3-1 Man City with a Phil Foden hat-trick. So, what that means is 2 points, which is poor because we went from 4 the week before, 3 the week before, and 2.5 the week before. So we are going back down again. But we're coming back this match day. Match of the week, I think there's one really one and one only, I would say, is Aston Villa against Manchester United at Villa Park. This week really dry. Man City Everton to start things off at the Etihad. Yep. I'm going to say 3-1 Manchester City. It does seem like, it could be like a 3-0, but I'm just going to give Everton a go. Wolves against Brentford. Wolves coming off a back of a massive win. Again, I still have Wolves to get relegated, which I don't know why, because they have 10th now. I don't think they will. So yeah, my prediction is down in the drain. Against Brentford, who are at home against the best team in the league. So, it's going to be tough for them. But I think Wolves get this job done. 2-1 Wolves. And Fulham, Bournemouth. It's one of those games, isn't it? Fulham went away to Burnley, 2-0 up, but then, threw it away. Bournemouth recently have started to dip a bit. This has a 1-1 written all of it, so I'm going to go with a 1-1. Really does. Spurs against Brighton. The last time these two sides played, you need to know that Brighton absolutely tore Spurs apart. Was it 4-2? But I think Spurs being at home, Brighton, of course, won the last game at home. Spurs went away and drew. But I think the home advantage would just be pretty much the helping point. I'll go 3-2 Spurs. I do think Brighton will put up a big fight. But whether they will have the steam in them to be able to push all the way, it will be difficult. Luton Town, Sheffield United. I mean, look, this game is absolutely crazy because I do think Luton Town have to win, and that sounds crazy, but Sheffield United are playing very, very poorly. They just lost 5-0 at home. Luton Town have been getting big points. Of course, the big point away at St James's Park. Alright. I say Luton Town wins this game 2-0. At home as well, Kenneth Road. They have to win this. If Luton Town don't win this game, I think they are screwed. Because obviously, Everton have 2 games on them, and they're gonna play Man City. So Everton have played 2 games more. They've got to play Man City next. they'll drop points. And if Luton Town want to stay up, they have to win the games they have to overtake Everton. Liverpool Burnley. I know Liverpool lost away at the Emirates, but it's obviously not an easy place to go, and it was individual mistakes really that costed Liverpool. But I think they will be back. I do think a 3-1 win is possible for Liverpool. Nottingham Forest against Newcastle at the City Ground. Look, Newcastle United at home struggled. Away against Villa, they played really well. I don't know what to expect. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. I feel like Newcastle always give entertaining games, even if it's a draw. But to predict Newcastle winning games nowadays, it's really tough. Not because they are 100% going to not win every game. You don't know which games they're going to win. West Ham Arsenal. Look, West Ham went to the Emirates and got a win. And West Ham obviously just lost away at Old Trafford. At home, I think they can shock some people, which is why I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. It sounds pretty boring, doesn't it? But it's hard to say Arsenal will lose after, obviously getting the big win over Liverpool. Aston Villa, Manchester United, Villa Park. I think you gotta back Villa Park, although they just lost their last game at Villa Park against Newcastle. I think you have to back the Villa Park. 3-2. Another 3-2 I've gone here for Aston Villa. And lastly, Crystal Palace against Chelsea. Crazy how the underdogs nowadays are Chelsea. Away from home, they failed to even win at home. Last two games have been a defeat in the league. I'm going to say 2-1 Crystal Palace. As crazy as that sounds, Crystal Palace obviously went away to Brighton and got smacked. I just think that Roy Hodgson needs this win to get the momentum back with the players and the fans, and that is going to be important. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button if you did, subscribe to the channel on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.